Hi, it's been a while. Welcome back. This is Musa Analytics. In this video, I'll be showing you how to use one of the most powerful Excel function, Microsoft Excel. That's the HLOOKUP, which is the horizontal lookup, and VLOOKUP, that's the vertical lookup. And alongside, I will be showing you how to use also data validation with examples to make the situations and the scenarios are more easy to understand. So without wasting much time, let's quickly get started. First of all, VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP, like I've said earlier, these are powerful tools that are used to search for values in a large data set. So let's say, for instance, we have a student scores. Let's say we have the student score. Let's say name of that student. Let's say the scores of the students and the remark of these students. Let's just get like 5 different students for the sake of this example. Let's say we have Paul, we have Becky, we have Musa, we have Frank, and we have Joseph, right? Then the scores, let's say this person is 80, this person is 50, this person is 60, and then this person is, let's say, 62, and this person is 90. These are their scores, right? Let's say exam scores, for example. So, and their remark, let's say anybody that scores between or let's say anybody that scores anything greater than or equal to 70, let's give that person excellent. So definitely this person Paul got an excellent remark, while Becky let's give Becky you can actually use if function to fill in this, but in this case we are doing it manually for the sake of this example. So Becky, let's give Becky is, let's say if you have a score of 50, less than or equal to 50, let's say that we'll assign the, let's say, pass for the sake, and anything greater than 50 and less than 70, this is average. So this person is average, and this person too is average, and this person Joseph is, let's say, excellent. So these are just students exam scores for the sake of this example. All right, so just like we've said earlier, VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP, they are used, one of their uses is to search for values in a large data set. So in the course of this video, I'll be showing you how to use them alongside data validation to make the example more easier. Let's say, for instance, we want a situation. Let's say we have a large data set with student scores and any name that we picked. So we want Excel to return what their scores or the remark of that person. So let's say, for instance, in this case, let's consider the name that we picked as an input. In this case, let's consider it as an input, and the output is what we want Excel to return, either the scores or the remark of that person, right? So let's say, for instance, here we want to validate this particular Excel cell. We want to validate it. That's cell E3, so that we have a list of the student name here. so that you just picked. As you picked, it's going to return either scores or remark based on whatever you choose. So let's say for instance, just click on this cell, come to look for data validation. So you come to click on your data tab, come to your data tools. This is data validation. Click on data validation. This pop-up dialog box will appear. So under validation criteria, by default, Excel allows any value for. So in this case, just click on this drop down. We need a list of the student as our input. So click on list. Where is your data source? This is our data source, the list of the students. So now you are under settings. So you can come to input message. You can choose whatever input message you want, and then error alerts. You can choose whatever. So the style is stop. This title, let's say error manager. Error manager. So what's the error message? Let's say, please pick the right value. This one is not necessary. So you click on OK. So if you click on whenever you want to pick an input, if you click on this drop down, you see the list of what? The list of your student, right? And if you want to see their scores, let's change this output to be scores. And if possible, insert another this thing here. Good. So this cell, this particular cell is an input. So we want to see for every input, that's for every student that their name is picked here, the output should be the score of that particular student. The score of that particular student. So we can implement this using the VLOOKUP. So you start every functions in Excel. Any function in Excel, you start with an equal sign. So VLOOKUP. What does VLOOKUP does? VLOOKUP looks for a value in the leftmost column of a table and then returns a value in the same row of a column you specify. Right? So let's say for instance, this is your odd, this is your table. So VLOOKUP, what it does is comes to this leftmost, it looks for a value in a leftmost column of a table, right? In this case, this is our leftmost column. Depends on the range. If you highlight these from scores to remark, that means scores is our leftmost column, right? But if you highlight from name to remark, name is our leftmost column. So in this case, we are highlighting everything, and this is what this name would be our leftmost column. So we type in VLOOKUP, right? So what's the first argument? The first argument is what's the lookup value? Our lookup value is this. Whatever you selected in this cell is our lookup value. Then comma, what is the table array? This is our table array, right? Oops. This is our table array. There's a mistake. VLOOKUP. Our lookup value, I say this is our input is our lookup value, and our table array is this. That's our table array. Then what is the column index? The next argument is the column index. What do you want Excel to return? In this case, we want Excel to return the score of every input here. So the column index here is, we have, this is the first column and this is the second column. So the column index is 2. Then comma. So we want an exact match. So you can click this false, or you can put 0. 0 is also false. Then you click on enter. So now it's showing not applicable because you haven't picked any input here. So you click on this drop down. Let's say I pick Musa. You can see the score of Musa is 60. Let's say if I picked, let's say Joseph, the score of Joseph is 90. So that's basically what VLOOKUP is. Let's say, for instance, in a situation whereby we want to see the remark of every student. So you can come here now and change this your column index to be 3 because remark is on column 3. So your column index number should be 3. And click on it, enter. So if we take a look at it, Joseph here has what? Has a remark of excellence. So if you pick this Frank average, and that's it. So basically this is what we mean by VLOOKUP. So imagine you have a large data set, right? Imagine you have a large data set, so you can easily search for a value using this powerful VLOOKUP tool. So let's move to HLOOKUP. So to me, HLOOKUP does exactly the opposite of, let's say, VLOOKUP. What HLOOKUP does is it looks for a value in the topmost row of a table and returns a value in the same column with that value based on the row you specify. So let's change this orientation. Let's use this same data, but VLOOKUP will work on the other way around. So you copy this data. Let's say you come here, you click on paste spatial. You click on paste spatial. The way is you transpose the data and you click on OK. So as you can see, so then you come here. Let's say copy this. So we want this, and we just need to modify paste spatial. We just need only the values, we don't need you don't need a formula. So you format this just like you did in the VLOOKUP. Good. So you come here and you also validate this cell by coming to your data. You come into your data, come under the data tools group, you click on data validation. Then settings, you change it to lists, and your source is this is your data source, and you click on OK. So now you be having a drop down list here whereby you will choose an input. So what do you want Excel to return? In this case, we want Excel to return, let's say, score, right? Let's say we want Excel to return score. So we are using this table this time around for the what? For the horizontal lookup. That's HLOOKUP. So you come here. Let's say you just pick any random name. Let's pick Musa. Then you come here and you type in your equal sign, then your function, which is the HLOOKUP. HLOOKUPs look for a value in the top row of a table or array of values and return the value in the same column from the row you specify. So you click on your HLOOKUP. What's the first argument? What value are you looking for? The lookup value. Anything that what the user picked here. This is what I'm looking for. Then where is the table array? This is the table array, right? Then what's the row index? If you notice this in HLOOKUP, we are talking about the row index, while in the VLOOKUP is the other way around. That's the column index. So in this one is the row index. So let's say, for instance, I want to return score. So name is in row 1, scores is in row 2, and remark is in row 3. So I'm looking for the remark for every student that I picked here. For every name of student I picked here, I want it Excel to return the scores. So in this case, I'll pick row 2. This is row 2, right? Then the exact match, that's false or 0. Then you close your argument box, and you click on enter. So you see Musa here has a score of 60. If I click on my drop down, choose Joseph. If you can see, Joseph has 90 and Becky has 50. That's passed. So we can also change it to row 3 by coming to this, your either this here or your formula bar, and changing it to row 3 so that you will see the remark and enter. So basically 60 is a pass mark. So this is all about HLOOKUP and VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP is vertical lookup, while HLOOKUP is a horizontal lookup. So one of their uses is to search for a value in a large data set. Very powerful tool to use in Microsoft Excel. Thank you very much for your time. Do well to subscribe, do well to like and share, and also drop your comments in the comment box below. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Bye.